A life in the ring, full of passion and dedication, is what best describes Rey Misterio Sr. Remembering Rey Misterio Sr., a man who left a lasting mark on the world of wrestling. The wrestling world is in mourning, and fans around the world feel the loss of a true pioneer. Rey Misterio Sr., a true icon of Lucha Libre, is gone, but his legacy will live on forever. At 66, he leaves behind a legacy that few can match, having won numerous championships in the hearts of many. Misterio Sr. wasn't just a wrestler, he was an artist in the ring, known for his technical skill and unmatched charisma. He helped define a style, inspiring generations with his aerial moves and captivating presence, taking wrestling to new heights. His influence went far beyond wins and losses, touching the lives of many inside and outside the ring. He represented the heart and soul of Lucha Libre, a tradition deeply rooted in Mexican culture, bringing its essence to every corner of the world. Misterio Sr.'s impact is undeniable, having left a lasting mark on wrestling history. He trained countless wrestlers, including his nephew, the legendary Rey Misterio Jr., ensuring his legacy continues through the generations. His dedication and love for wrestling will never be forgotten, and his spirit will live on in every match, in every fan, and in every wrestler he inspired. From Tijuana to wrestling stardom. Born Miguel Angel Lopez Diaz in Tijuana, Mexico, his journey began at 14. He entered the ring trained by his brother-in-law. He adopted the mask of Rey Misterio, a name that would become synonymous with excellence in Lucha Libre. His athleticism was evident. He moved with a grace and agility that contrasted with his powerful build. Misterio Sr. mastered the art of aerial wrestling, becoming known for his impressive throws and acrobatic maneuvers. His matches were a spectacle, a blend of athleticism and art that left the audience amazed. Defining Lucha Libre in the ring. Lucha Libre is more than a sport, it's an art form, a tradition deeply rooted in Mexican culture. Misterio Sr.'s career spanned decades, from his beginnings in the 1970s to his retirement in the 2000s. During this time, he became a Lucha Libre icon. He wrestled for various companies, becoming a beloved figure in Mexico and the United States. His charisma and ring skills earned him admirers in both countries. He was a champion many times over, holding titles in prestigious companies like Empresa Mexicana de Lucha Libre and World Championship Wrestling. His victories were not only numerous but also memorable. His rivalry with Psychosis was legendary, a clash of styles that captivated fans. Every match between them was an epic battle that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. His matches were fast-paced and brutal, showcasing the best of Lucha Libre. His ability to execute high-speed moves and his endurance were impressive. Misterio Sr. also helped introduce the Lucha Libre style to a new generation of fans during the rise of WCW's cruiserweight division. His influence extends beyond his own matches as he trained and mentored many young wrestlers, ensuring the Lucha Libre tradition lives on. Rey Misterio Sr. was a true innovator, said wrestling journalist Mike Johnson. He brought a unique style to the United States, influencing a generation of wrestlers. His influence on his nephew, Rey Misterio Jr., is undeniable. Under his tutelage, Misterio Jr. became a global superstar, popularizing Lucha Libre for millions. He was a great wrestler and an even better person, said Conan, a fellow wrestler and close friend. He was always willing to help young talent, and his passion for wrestling was contagious. The passing of Rey Misterio Sr. leaves a void in the world of wrestling. His departure has been a devastating blow to all who knew and admired him. The wrestling community has come together in mourning, remembering a man who was not only an exceptional wrestler, but also a mentor and father figure to many. But his legacy continues, not only through his family, but through the countless wrestlers he inspired. His influence spans generations, touching the lives of young wrestlers who dream of following in his footsteps. Every move, every technique he taught, lives on in them. He was a master of his craft, a true artist who used the wrestling ring as his canvas. Every match was a work of art, every move a brushstroke that left a lasting impression on all who watched. His passion and dedication were evident in every moment he spent in the ring. His influence on Lucha Libre is immeasurable, his name forever etched in the annals of wrestling history. Not just for his accomplishments, but for the way he transformed the sport, taking it to new heights and opening doors for future generations of wrestlers. His memory will continue to inspire, his name whispered with reverence by fans and wrestlers alike. In every corner of the wrestling world, his spirit lives on, reminding us of the greatness he achieved and the path he paved for others. Rey Misterio Sr., the man behind the mask, will never be forgotten. His legacy will endure, not only in the annals of wrestling, but in the hearts of all who had the privilege of watching him perform and learning from him.